And what is up, guys? It is SoCanadianGamer, and we are back with another Epic Spintires mod review. And this is a first look at the 1977 Chevy K30 Cummins mud truck, is what it's being called. And this is a mod that I got from Eclipse81 from Spintires.nl. And it isn't out yet, so this is going to be a quick test review of it, and the final version might have some changes to it. Really not too sure yet. We're also playing on Les Povol, I think. I don't know. I'm not Russian. It does say Les Povol too, so it might be, I think it's a revised version. As always, the links are down below in the description if you'd like to download the mods, except for the truck because I don't think it's out yet. But the map will definitely be in there, guys. And if you like this video, as always, hit that like button. If you want to see more content, hit that subscribe button. And let's get it on. So, first thing we're going to do is start up the engine. And it sounds pretty beastly, pretty beastly, pretty beastly. I wonder if... test out some of the attachments. So it looks like we got the exhaust in the rear, which looks like that. So down here you have a black exhaust. Looks pretty killer, looks pretty killer if that's the look you're going for. But I think we're gonna install the hood exhaust. Yep, we're definitely gonna install the hood exhaust because now it looks like we're rolling coal. And then we got different tires. And they changed a little bit. I think this is maybe more of a little bit more hard compound. So theoretically speaking, that should have a higher top speed than the default tires. Interesting. Yeah, you know what? We'll give those a shot. But let's start this back up. And there we are. So this is the first time that I'm actually playing on the map as well, dude. So it should be an experience for us all. Hopefully I don't crash and die or epically fail and make this a boring video. Hopefully we get some interesting stuff going. So far we got some pretty epic speed though. I must say it's got a really high top speed. It's 5 gears with a gearing ratio of 5.13, I've been told. So that's not bad, not bad. And should we hit up all of that mud, or where are we going? No. We're probably going to loop around back that way. It's pretty much, this map is just a big loop. I should turn all wheels on though. That's probably a good idea. So we get a little bit more speed, turning diff lock off. Actually seems to go a little bit faster with diff lock on. It's probably because we have more traction. And that's our first mud hole here. And so far we are pretty much just strolling through all of this. Not really too much of a challenge for this truck, it seems like. And again, guys, the mod author for this mod was Eclipse81. Nice little shout out to him for letting me try this truck out early before it's even out. I appreciate that. And I really do like the color scheme as well for the truck. It's got it's like a Cummins red with black. It looks really awesome. And the sticker on the back as well looks pretty cool. Not too sure. You know what? We're not going to go that way because I was thinking maybe taking a shortcut. Also, I actually just want to take this truck on some terrain. That's how excited I am to see how it performs. I don't want to go through all those tree stumps because we might roll it over, do something silly. We'll get back on the road and just follow the map the way it was meant to be followed. And hopefully we get an opportunity to test out the low gear and the high gear as well. From what I've seen, this map seems to have a decent amount of variation for terrain. Nice little mud hole here. It's not really that great of a mud hole. It looked pretty epic from from far away. It looked fairly epic, but it's not epic at all. It's a pretty deep mud. Definitely some pretty deep mud there. I feel like this truck would have a really good time on the river. definitely have a good time on the river, I'm thinking. If we loop around too quick and there's still time left in the video, I'll cut video and we'll go and I'll cut to the river and we'll just do some mudding on the river maybe. Or actually, I'll make another video when the final truck is out and we'll go to a really muddy map, because I feel like this truck, hence the name Mud Truck, is really actually seems to be really good in the mud. Looks like it would be a lot of fun in a muddy map. And this map has mud, just not as much as I thought it had. I thought this was all really, really deep mud, and instead it's a hard packed surface, more for racing. And I think we're going the right way. We don't need to get any fuel right now. And what is this? Should I try and go through the little gap? Or actually, no. It's just a bunch of forest over there. I think we're gonna go over to the right through all of this. And yeah, the road should just be on the other side of this mini forest. Turn diff lock off for the time being. Give me a little bit tighter turning radius in this. Actually, you could probably turn all wheels off as well. I probably could have took a better route. Probably could have took a better route. We're really just going over tree stumps. It's a good thing this truck has as much ground clearance as it does, because if it didn't have these 44-inch tires on it, we would probably be in trouble right now because of my epic failures. Man, and we're taking damage. 103 out of 800. I don't think I mentioned the damage points before. I always forget that, but we have 800 damage points. And hopefully I don't tip it over, because that would be the fails. Yeah, so that road should just be over here. Run over a couple more trees and check out the damage modeling on the front. It's not necessarily a showpiece anymore, but that gives it character, I would say. It's seen some stuff, man. This truck has seen some stuff, man. Nice little mud hole here. That's a little bit deeper mud. Oh wow, I almost beached it there. And this is gonna be some really, looks like some really deep mud. So what I'm gonna do actually is we're gonna start off in automatic and progress into high gear and see how high gear goes through the mud. High gear is supposed to be fairly high RPM, so since this is a mud truck, it should be entertaining, I think. And that didn't work. I didn't switch fast enough. All right, back to automatic. And high gear, no. Oh man. All right, we're gonna get this, guys. We're gonna get this. Or maybe high gear, just you need to have too much speed to be in high gear, not too sure. Maybe high gear isn't perfected yet. That could always be an option as well. We'll start it off in low. Going from low to high is usually a little bit easier. And there we go. Okay, finally. The reason I suck so much at shifting gears is I've been using the H-shifter mod that I got off of Spintires.nl. And for some reason, it wouldn't work correctly with one of the maps that I had. And so I uninstalled it, never put it back in. So I'm used to shifting with that and not the default shifter. So that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. But right now we're hitting up some pretty epic mud, and this is definitely a mud dog. Definitely. It's what this truck was made for, is going through mud, and so far it is not disappointing. Some pretty deep mud. Yeah, the 12 inches of ground clearance is kind of like a minimum to go through any mud like this. We are slowing down a little bit, but otherwise we're still going steady. Still going steady. That's a pretty impressive truck. Has tons of power. 600 horsepower, I believe, and 1,250 foot-pounds of torque, which sounds insane. It really does. I mean, we could probably pull a house around with this truck. No joke. provided we had the differentials to do it, but we do have 5.13 gearing as well. I don't know if I mentioned that before or not. And is this going to be a deep mud hole? No. You always anticipate these big water holes or small ponds, as I would call this one. And hopefully this is really deep. That'd be awesome. Really, really want to test this. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I do have a feeling if we were in other trucks, we'd be struggling a little bit here. But so far, we're still in high gear, by the way, +1. And this truck can do this all day long. All day long. Still in high gear. Still in high gear. We have more mud possibly up here. That looks like a pretty big mud hole up ahead. We also have a small lake off to the left. Let's get a nice look at the small lake. Oh, that's very cool scenery. Wow, if I wouldn't have stopped, we wouldn't even have seen that boat over there. That's pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. I like when mod authors put effort into their maps. Instead of just generating a bunch of terrain, they actually put objects and stuff in there. That's pretty cool to see. And so far this truck is pretty epic. Pretty epic. On a epic scale of 10, I would rate this truck probably about a 9. Yeah, probably about a 9.5 on the epic scale. By the way, the epic scale isn't actually a thing. I just made that up. But we actually did a full entire loop of this map, and that is it. So that's a pretty small map, but the video is at 12 minutes, so maybe we'll end it there. But guys, thank you so much for checking this truck out. I really do appreciate it. And if you would like to download the map, it's down below in the description. And when the full version of this truck is released, you will be able to download it as well. I will update the link. And we'll probably do another video when it gets re-released and there is a final version. But again, thank you so much for checking out the video. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you would like to see more content, as always, hit that subscribe button. And thank you very much. Peace.